And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Sai, a PlayStation 1 game that is probably mostly known as Devil's Dice in the non-Japanese release. But when I was a kid, I played the Japanese one simply because, it was the way it is. And it's a very hard to explain game. But basically, you are that little devil that you see there, and you need to walk through dice to form matches, right? I want to focus on the puzzle mode because that's I think the one that is probably the most entertaining one, or at least the most interesting one. So, as you can see here, when the game asks you in this case to do a match of 3, what you need to do is put on the upper side, you need to put 3 threes together on a dice. So in this case, you do this. That's how you solve this particular puzzle. Obviously that was extremely easy, and most of these first ones are extremely easy as well, but that's mostly just so you know how the game works. The puzzles get a little bit more tough later. I don't know how tough they get. Like, I remember when I was a kid, a lot of them were very hard to beat, but I can't tell if that's because I just was a kid or if they are really, really hard to beat. But yeah, essentially, what you need to do is just match. Match, not necessarily match 3, because that's the thing. You need to match the amount of numbers that the number represents. So if there is 2, you need to match 2. Like, you can match more than 2 as well when there is a 2 phase, but you need to minimum match 2, and the same happens for every other number. If you have 4, you need 4 of them to minimally match. Hey Kyle, how is it going? I'm here matching dice. Is first? Wait, what does that mean, is first? Oh, it says that, okay. So, well, this is what I was explaining. You can match more than the number that it tells you. So here you have 2, but you can keep matching while the blocks are disappearing. Well, you also can match, they don't need to be disappearing, so you match more than 2, but while they are disappearing, you can match. Well, and here it teaches you that at some point that they disappear, you can step on them. So yeah, there are a lot of very small mechanics of this game that, I mean, I have them ingrained in my brain simply because I played as a kid. For example, here it shows you that you can push a dice when you're on the ground. Well, you can get off them as well. But yeah. Oh, and then how the 1 works. So the 1, when you place a 1 next to a disappearing block, it makes all of the other ones disappear. And if you are not in, like, on top of the block, that one disappears. You also have a gallery with images. You unlock them by beating 10 levels. 10 puzzles. But yeah, that's how the game works. You also have different type of dice. So for example, this one are wooden dice. Don't know what's okay, I think I remember. The difference with wood is that you can push the dice and it will roll instead of just being pushed like the normal one. Oh, and then you have ice. Ice, what it does is that it pushes the dice all the way until something has to stop it. So I'm not sure if I understand this puzzle here. Well, you need a 3. I was out to make a 2. Okay, my bad. So I think you need to just do this, right? There you go. in the games you play back then explains some stuff. It explains my good taste, I agree. Well, the stone dice, what they do is that you cannot push them. Like if you fall into the ground and you try pushing them, you can't. That's what makes the stone dice. So for this one... is it just this? Yeah, okay. To start getting used to those like mini techniques or how to orient the dice. Okay. I think this one is just, well, the first ones are mostly straightforward. As in, you know, they are arranged in a way where the solution is obvious. But trust me that that's not the case later on. Like later on, this game is... it requires thinking. I wouldn't say that it's super hard, but it requires you to think. Well, I mean, I guess this one already requires me to think. Because if I do this, that's not gonna work, right? I think I might have messed up. Because I'm actually not sure what to do here. I could do this, but then what do I do? Because this 4 is completely detached. Yeah, okay, that's not the solution. What happens when you run out of steps is that you die, literally. Well, you can say that you go to heaven. You are a devil, so going to heaven is the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. Okay, but no, that wasn't the solution. I will assume something like this. No, that's not the solution either. Team, you're gonna get... Wait, is there a way to do a quick restart? Because I know this game has macros. You have macros to switch level. I think there is one for quick restart, but I don't remember which one it was. But no, that's not my worry now. My worry now is thinking on how to solve this. Which will be proving a problem, unless... Oh, it's just like that. I say that myself, that the levels are set up to be as straightforward as possible at the beginning, and they are, it's just that I'm a moron. The steps are not counted if you're on the ground, in case there was any doubt. But these are ice blocks, so if I push one of them, it will push... I think it will push whatever it comes into contact, yeah, exactly. So I think that's not the solution. that clearly wouldn't work. Because if I push this here, it won't stop. Let me see if there is a quick restart. No, that's previous stage. This is to... Wait, is there really... Okay, that's the quick start with select. I told you, this game has macros. Wait, no, this is easy. You just push it here and then push this one up. Alright, need to put my chip, my brain chip for this game. Oh, and then you have this dice here that I think it's iron. These ones you cannot push them, neither when you're underground nor when you're on top of them. They are unmovable. There is nothing you can do about them. That being said though, how do I do this? No, it's easy, I think. You do it like this, right? Yeah, okay. There, and then you push it here. One thing that you probably might already know, but in a Sid's face dice, the face that is at the opposite side of one of the faces will always add to 7. So in a dice, see, for example, this dice here that has a 3 on top, there is a 4 on the bottom, and it has a 5 on the right, while there is a 2 on the left, as you can see there. and the 6 has a 1 on the other side. All of the sides add to 7 when you compare the opposite. So that's how you know what side there is when you don't see it. Because it all adds to 7. I'm pretty sure that's how dice work in real life too. But assuming it's not adulter, that is. So what's the solution here though? Need 4, but I don't know how to... Wait, shouldn't it be... Oh, there you go. It was just a matter of order. Just do this and that's it. Today I learned... Oh, you didn't know? Well, I guess before this game I also didn't know. But yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a special level. Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. It's also something that I remember for when I was a kid, but in this game, like, you don't really need to do what the game is telling you to do. Like, you can just do a combo of, like, I could do a combo with 2 here. The only thing that matters is that I make all the dice disappear. So how you make all the dice disappear is up to you. Like, I'm pretty sure in this particular puzzle you could make them disappear before 9 steps, but for now let's just play it normally, because I don't remember how it was. There you go. I think this one you can clear it with 2. Well, I think a lot of this you could clear them differently. Well, not the first ones. The first ones don't give you many options, but one of these, I'm absolutely sure I could clear not in the amount of steps it told me. But let's not focus on that. Just focus on playing normally. One is just adding to this. There you go. And another image. What is that image supposed to be? I can't tell what that was. Probably nothing important. Okay, we need a 5, and there aren't that many moves in the first place here, so... no, but it's straightforward enough. I mean, when there aren't that many moves, and you have so many dice... it clearly is not something you need to think for too long. This one is just getting out and pushing the ice. Okay, there you go. Easy. But yeah, I think that we mostly been through all of the mechanics here. I'm pretty sure. Like, everything here has been seen. No, that's not. That's not how you do it. Damn it. No, I'm doing the same. No, actually, this works. Yeah. My bad. It's. Like, I think that this is not gonna be as free as that other game that I played recently, Builder's Block. It's definitely not gonna be as free as that. This one you're just supposed to push the ice. I'm pretty sure. There you go. Easy. Here you need to just move the dice. It tells you pretty easily how to move it. So this is actually the type of stage that you probably want to remember. What this stage teaches you is how to completely flip a die to the opposite face. So it starts with a 5, but it ends with a 2, which is the one on the opposite one. I'm probably gonna have to use that later. Same as this, for example. Like when you need to push a specific phase, but you cannot just roll into it. How do you do it? Well, like that. These are probably all techniques I will need to remember. It will be a good idea to do so. What's the deal with this, though? Isn't it just this? Yeah. Easy. Easy. I don't know if there are 150 levels or not, because there are 15 images, and if every 10 images you unlock, every 10 levels you unlock an image, I will assume that there will be a total of 150. But maybe you can unlock them in other modes as well or something. Okay, so you need a 3. Something like... Actually, no, that's not gonna work. This one might take me a little bit to figure out. At the same time, will I do this with 2s? Maybe I could do it with a 2. Probably not, though. No, you cannot do it with a 2. So I think the logic is mostly what I just did, but better done, obviously. The issue is that you need them all to be together, obviously, but you cannot go diagonally between these. It would be nice if you could diagonal. Oh, my bad. No, wait, did I fuck it up? No. I put save data no, but as long as you don't turn off the game, it's fine. Because this is a Japanese game, so you select with circle and you cancel with cross, which is the opposite of American game. Well, American and also European, I think. But yeah, something worth remembering. Will save your life. At least I got lucky that the game was merciful enough to not wipe my progress. Would have been sad if it did. Did something like this? No. This one actually might require more than a couple brain cells, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately. It will get a lot harder, so if I cannot figure this one out, we're gonna be in big trouble. I think that... No, that's not how you do it. Well, the good thing is that, let's say that you get stuck in a level, you can just go to another one. And see, for example, this one is a lot easier. Well, I say a lot easier, hopefully... Okay, it is. So, yeah, that's the thing. If you get really stuck in one of them, you can just leave it for later. This one is also very straightforward. Just keep spinning. I think these ones I actually remember doing them. These ones I distinctly remember the solution for doing them when I was a kid. Because you also have to take into account that for quite some time I didn't even have a memory card. So I had to repeat these puzzles over and over again if I wanted to keep playing them. So I kinda memorized a lot of them. Okay, this one will be hard simply because it has a lot of steps but only 2 dice. So yeah, good luck. I think this is the solution, actually. Yeah. It is the solution. Damn, I really want to do that one, but I have no idea how. Right, so you want a 4. Wait, no. I started here. That first move is not possible for it to be a mistake. I literally couldn't do anything else. No, we're fine, we're fine. Well, actually... No, we are not fine. Want to see... So this one... Yeah, it needs to be in this position, but... I don't know how to push that other one. No, okay, I think no, I don't get it. Hold up. This is a matter of order. The order here is messing me up. So I need to push this there and then push this here. But I don't have any room to go there. Simply because I'm pushing... But at the same time, I might be wrong on this one. I think I will be pushing it wrong. Like, instead of pushing it there, I think I might need to... Hold up. Or maybe I was on the right path. Just that this one is the problem. Like, that middle wooden dice, I need to push it upwards, but I don't have the room to push it upwards. Well, and here obviously I cannot go there and block. But this is like the first move is mandatory. There's nothing I can do here other than, you know, than pushing it left. So at that point, nothing you can do. But at the same time, like the middle dice is the one that feels like a real issue. Or maybe, will this work? Wait, this will work. I guess I just wasn't positioning them in my mind properly. It's okay. It worked out in the end. But yeah, it seems that with these wooden blocks, a lot of the idea is knowing how to roll them, like in which order you need to roll them. It's very important. So here, for example, this is the solution, right? Or is it? No, because they are not connected. Unfortunately. By a little, but they are not connected. Maybe the mistake was pushing this one to the right. Well, but if I don't push it to the right, how do I push this one upwards, right? At least I like that the music is cool enough to, you know, not feel overwhelming. Well, it's usually the case in puzzle games. Puzzle games need to have chill music, because you need to think. It's hard to think when you are nervous, for example. No, I only have 7 steps here. It would have been nice if I could complete them with the 2, but no, yeah, I don't think you can. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe I need to move this one. Yeah, and that was actually a lot easier than than I expected. I don't know how I even struggled. And this one, is it also easy? Well, in games like this, easy is relative, but no, that's not the solution. Okay. Surprisingly, guys, it's like you can move so much, but I think that these already are the levels where the zone in which you can move, it's already there to make you lost, to make you, yeah, indeed. Because all that stuff on the bottom right serves no purpose, but it's there to confuse you. It's already here the levels where you need to think on your own. You cannot rely on the level to solve itself. You need your own intuition here. Easy. I feel like this one can also be solved with 2s. Wanna try? Hold up. Well, if it is possible, probably not like that. Like, so there's something that I remember that if I have a 1 facing up, I can just push it into the disappearing dice, which in this case will be useful. But yeah, it costs way too many turns, so no, I don't think I can cheese it like that. Well, there is no reason to cheese in the first place. That didn't work out, but I think that's the solution. Well, I mean, that's how the solution starts, at least. Unless I can... No. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's just do that. It escaped my mind slightly. Or was this the one that you could finish? Wait. This is the same solution as the previous one, isn't it? Or am I missing something? No, maybe the arrangement is different. The arrangement... Okay, yeah, you cannot push it up, actually. So yeah, it is indeed different. Alright, well, that's fine. Yeah, trying to use 2s here to solve this doesn't work. Doesn't work out. Need to solve it with 3s. That would work if diagonals were a thing, but they are not. You cannot match diagonally. No, this might be the opposite. Like, you're supposed to bring this one here or something like that. It could be, I guess, but I'm not very sure. But I didn't mean to do that. It was an accident. My bad. Oh, and I almost did it again. It's just that it's so tempting to solve it with 2s. But yeah, that's clearly not how the game wants you to solve it. Maybe I also should leave this one for later. As I said, we have that luxury. We can leave other levels for later. Wait. Did I really miss a... Okay. There aren't many ways you can do this. But then, there is like one level that is not letting me continue. That's messed up. I also like that the texture in the ground changes every time that you go to a different group of 10 levels. Oh, also, if you're there, Kyle, I have a question. Did you have troubles lately with some... Fuck. No, not with some fuck, with some Twitch streams? Like, there are a lot of streams that are now throwing error 2000 for some reason. But they are specific streams. And it's not the same stream always. They are like different streams all together. You are cooking? Well, sure, but I mean, it's a... I don't think it's a complex question. It's a yes-no question. You don't need to think about the answer. Simply if you have error 2000 lately on Twitch. I don't think it requires too much brain power to answer. Well, maybe it does. Maybe I am underestimating the question. That's possible. It is a possibility. It's weird because it's been happening a lot. About a week ago, but lately not really. Well, I will say that a week ago counts as lately. If you ask me, that counts as lately. No, that ain't gonna work either then. There can't be that many solutions here. Well, I mean, there is only one solution, but what could I be missing here? Like, I'm short of moves for some reason. Like, always short of 2 or 3 moves. What will be the gimmick here? Hey Marcao, how is it going? Just here rolling the dice. But there is no RNG. I might be rolling the dice, but it's absolutely free of RNG. Worry not. Oh, it's like this. Okay. You are supposed to use the same dice to attract both of them. Should have rolled the showing. I'm not a shanky, mister. That's not how it works. So, you know that the other day I learned that in Spain, they say, like, they have the word shonky to refer to someone that is a drug addict. I was very surprised. Wait, this can be done with 2s, right? No, well, maybe it can, but not like that. Wait, okay, I think I get it. Yeah, you can do it like this. There you go. So you get an excellent when you do it in the unintended way, and that was obviously the unintended way, and you get a little star. This remembers me an anime board game, but I don't remember if it's Shaman King or Inuyasha. Well, I wouldn't be able to tell you because I didn't play either of those, but it's possible. Well, I haven't played or watched any of those anime in the first place, so wouldn't be able to tell you. There is only 4 steps here. Are you for real? Wasn't there a trick in this game that will let you ride a dice without needing a disappearing one? Or am I stoned out of my mind? If I... Like, there aren't many combinations possible here. Yeah, something like that, Kyle. That will be the way they speak. Like, it's pretty... Okay, what is pretty clear is that... No, I get it. It wasn't that hard. I don't know why I struggled with it. It's very easy. I mean, there aren't many possibilities here. With only that amount of steps, it's not like you can do magic precisely. No, that ain't gonna work. No, I think that this is yet again another one of those that baits you. Perhaps. Well, it might bait me, but that's not the solution. But yeah, I think that you need to move it something like that. Maybe like this. No, because they are not together like that. Oh. But yeah, I gotta say though that the word shonky, I find it very funny. It's like an ironic word. But you know that when it comes to Spanish from Spain, there are a lot of words that sound like they are joke words, but they are not. Like, they are actually accepted by the RAE is the organization that pretty much defines the Spanish language. And they accept all sorts of stupid shit. Wait, really? An excellent? That wasn't the intended way? Alright. And I even did it with 5s, but for some reason, that was not the intended way. Alright. I'm pretty sure I could do this with 2s. If I do... Yeah. Extremely easy to do with 2s. There you go. And by a long shot as well. I wish I could remember. Like, I think there was one of these that ended in 9 that you could do just like I'm doing these ones, that you could cheese them. But I can't remember which one of all of this. Well, definitely not this one. Like, it probably was this one, but I can't remember how. Or maybe this one even. I don't know. But yeah, that's not important. No, the 4 is on the wrong side. Wait, I wonder if I could also cheese this, but it seems that the 2 are way too out of place. Like, oops, I hit the desk. But this one and the one on the top right, like the 2, it's very hard to properly make it come out. Well, I didn't mean to do that actually. But wait. Yeah, that was definitely the intended solution. Indeed. Don't worry about it. 100% intentional. No, not a cheese at all. It was purely intentional. Well, at least this one was the intentional. See, I'm not a cheater, don't worry about it. Just like... And this one is super cheesable, dude. Don't know if I want to do it, but I'm pretty sure I can cheese this. Well, maybe not that easily, actually. Maybe I got too cocky, my bad. You know what they say, that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, and they are right. Don't. Well, I didn't mean to do that. You know, that ain't gonna work. But yeah, overconfidence or not, need to figure this out. Yeah. So don't get too cocky. Getting cocky never helps. So if instead of doing a 2 group, I did a 3 group, will that work? Nah, I don't think it will. So I guess it's worth trying. Nah, but the way the die are arranged, it's definitely not possible. Yeah, we'll have to somehow figure out how to flip all of this into acids.
3, 2, 1.
But yeah, that's not the way. Like, I feel that could work if only the 2s didn't get in the way. Like the 2s are actually getting in the way there. But I don't know how to avoid it. Because if I go for this one, the only place I can move it is left. And I move it left, and it's just not gonna work. Unless I go with this one instead. Wait. Hold up. No, I cannot do it with force. No, that ain't gonna work. Maybe I need to also leave this one for later. But then at this rate, all the images, look at this. It's like it's arranged on purpose. Like these diagonal levels I cannot beat. Like the game is trolling me on purpose. Fucking game. What? Oh, okay. You want me to push them all. Wait, but that... You want me to push them all? Oh, okay, but... It still doesn't add up. Oh, like this one, how do you make it match? Am I getting trolled? I feel like I am getting trolled. Or maybe it's that... You're probably supposed to fall and then do something, but I don't think so. Because the thing is that you can only flip this dice once. You only have 4 steps, and there are 4 dice that you need to flip. So you can only do that once. But how? I mean, the issue is the dice that is on the top left. How will you connect that dice to anything else here? Doesn't seem possible, right? This is a little bit suspicious. Because if you do that, you don't have enough moves. I don't believe it. This one truly looks impossible. Like if I had 5 steps, but you don't have 5 steps. 5 steps is illusory. You are not allowed to take place on. But yeah, this one, you're gonna spin it there and it's not gonna work. And if you try to get fancy like this, it's also obviously not gonna work. I think that or maybe no, you might need to use the ones instead. I think that is the case. You're supposed to do a 1 combination, but if you do that, the issue as always is this little shit getting in the way. Like, this is the source of all my problems. It might be something like that, but I just don't get it. Can you be such a dipshit, Mr. Level? I guess I need to leave this one for later too. Damn. Can't believe that I'm getting filter already. It's too early to get filter, bro. You cannot do that. I need to wait a little bit more for that. Filtering cannot occur so soon. Okay, that's definitely not the solution. I see a lot of 2, but that will take too many moves. No. Using 2s is not the solution. No. I need to go for 5s here, but. I feel like that is what you need to do. So you need one more turn. Just one more turn and that will work. Okay. One more might be a little bit too much. And these levels are actually getting hard. I feel like here I blame Builder's Block for making me think that I can beat any puzzle game that comes my way. That's a very bold statement. Beating any puzzle game. I mean, basically because they were both part of my childhood, I thought that I would get an advantage. Well, I get an advantage over someone that never played them, but that's not enough of an advantage, I will say. Damn it. I don't think doing a 2 combination here will work. Much as I would like it. You could do this. Wait, it does work. Actually, it does work. Maybe getting them the unintended way is gonna be easier than getting them the intended way. For sure. Wait, is this gonna be enough? Oof, that was close. Because when the disappearing dice get too low, you cannot use them to board another dice. What? Oh, I get it. You're supposed to. Oh, okay. Supposed to use this as a ladder. Well, the issue is that. Do I need to wait a little bit more between each to make a proper ladder? Something like. Okay, yeah. That works. Probably this first one is also like that. But I just can't tell. Because differently from this one, I don't know, it feels like the arrangement on this one is impossible. I mean, I'm just a moron, clearly, but I don't know. Oh, and this looks tough too. It also looks cheesable, but well, let's see how cheesable. How much this is cheesable? No, not very. Not like this, at least. So you need seeds. You need seeds, indeed. Well, the problem with needing all these seeds is that you will need to roll low like this. How will you do that and have enough moves? Maybe you're supposed to use the same dice always. That's already not using the same dice. No, that I think it's something like that, but that's clearly not it. Also, it really seems like you like puzzle games, don't you, Marcao? Well, I know that probably the game that brought you here was Puyo Puyo, wasn't it? I guess thinking of it that way, it makes sense. But yeah, puzzle games were a huge part of my childhood. It's just that I guess that I don't play them too much on stream because I think that, well, at least puzzle games like this one, I think that they are not very good stream material because you are left too much time thinking, which, you know, sure if it's the greatest thing to do.
3, 2, 1.
That ain't gonna work, though it was close. It was close to working. Oh, you discover me with F-Zero 99, really? That's interesting. F-Zero 99. Yeah, that game, since I played it pretty much on release, it seems like it attracted a lot of people, indeed.
3,
It's a cool thing. Well, it attracted a lot of people back then, though. But mostly to YouTube. I wouldn't say that it attracted that many people to Twitch. I think that it was mostly a YouTube thing.
3,
That's mostly because on Twitch, obviously, there were a lot better players. I have no idea how to do this, by the way. I'm really tempted to just try cheesing it, but it seems that cheesing it will be even harder. Like, cheesing it is not gonna work very well.
3,
No. You are looking for F-Zero 99 videos because I don't have a Switch anymore? Oh, I see. It's a cool game. But just like most online games, it's the type of game that you play the first days, because later it's gonna be full of people that are gonna get rid of you very easily. That happens with any type of online game. The longer an online game is, well, online, the more chances you have of running into opponents that are just extremely good at the game, you know? So yeah. Playing F-Zero right now will be a very different experience than playing F-Zero back then. Okay, this is not working. God damn it. But I don't want to skip this many levels, that's the issue. It's a bad idea. So this one says that it starts in 2, but you have to do this first. I have a feeling that I'm getting baited. That could have worked, but maybe not. There aren't that many moves here. So whatever you do, well, pushing this or the other one is the same thing. I sold my Switch, but after that I regret it a little bit. Well, the Switch is a pretty good console, that's the thing. Just that personally I'm very cheap to pay for the online service personally. Yeah, I'm a little bit too cheap for that. I ended up not really playing the online games too much because of that. But yeah, it is what it is. I know. This one is not working out. I mean, it says that 2 is first. Why does it say that 2 is first? Why will it be first? Doesn't make any sense to be first. I have a feeling that Eds is first doesn't mean shit. Oh, I get it. And yeah, it doesn't mean shit. But it doesn't mean shit because... Well, actually, this might not even be the intended way of doing this. So, wait, if I do that... Wait, no, it is. Okay, I get it. So, it shouldn't say is first. It's more like is last. Unless it's trying to say that it's the main one. I fucked up. You're supposed to go 1, 2, 3. Wait. No, that also wouldn't work. I think I bamboozled myself here in a very messed up way. Yeah, that's also not the solution. Surprisingly. Yeah, games are pretty expensive here too. So I also don't really buy new games, but hey, it's okay. I mean, will be worse. But yeah, that's also another reason why I'm playing so many emulator games. If I had to buy a new game every day, that would be an issue. Wait, this is not working out. Why is it not working out? What am I missing? What could I possibly be missing? Because this one, I can push it. Or no. Well, that's the thing. I can push it here, but I cannot push it down. But wait, wouldn't that work? Wait, is that the solution? Why didn't it work last time? Isn't like... Did I mess up last time or what? Well, I messed up now. Do you like recent games? I mean, I don't really care what the time a game is from, really.
3, 2, 1. Clear.
Didn't I already try that? I have a feeling that I already tried that and it didn't work, but... Maybe I'm stoned. It's possible. But yeah, I was out to say. About the games, it's not about when they release. I don't really care when a game is released. I just want the game to be fun to play. It's just that obviously if a game release nowadays, well, you could pirate it, but I stopped pirating games a long time ago, so something that I wouldn't do personally. But yeah. Oh, okay, that's how it works. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't mind if a game is recent or old or whatever, but the thing is that there are a lot of games nowadays that I will say that, well, there are a lot of problems you could point with a lot of games. I feel like one of the biggest problems of game nowadays is that there is a very big emphasis on multiplayer, but the single player ones also I feel like lack a lot of originality. And obviously when it comes to PlayStation, this era of video games, they needed to be original to stand out. Well, you can say that here too. It's just that the gap between an indie developer and a multi-millionaire developer is a lot bigger now than it was back then. So if you're a multi-millionaire developer, usually you won't take risk at all, like, because obviously there are a lot of millions there that you don't want to put to waste, obviously. But yeah, the thing is that indie developers also a lot of times lack a little bit of originality, though they do what they can because they are indie. But yeah, you basically have very high budget unoriginal games or indie games that for the most part usually copy some other type of game, or the ones that are original are very few. And even those that are truly original, being original doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. It's something that I like to say, because it's something that I feel like a lot of people don't really have it in their minds. That just because a game is original doesn't mean it's good. AAA games, well, no, that's what I mean with multi-millionaire. I just don't like the expression AAA. So I say multi-millionaire because that's what they are. But yeah, that's what I mean. Multi-millionaire companies cannot afford taking risks. Wait, that's not gonna disappear in time. I think that's the idea here, but I need to do that extremely fast. Though there's probably another solution other than that. Just not sure which one. Well, for starters, I could move this instead. No, but that will kill me. That doesn't work. No. I need to move this one. And then what? Because the only two I could remotely roll to make a match is this one. But making the ones disappear, you cannot do that fast. I mean, moving it to the other side wouldn't make any difference. This is completely symmetrical. Just realize this is shaped like a cross as well. I'm surprised this game didn't get censored in the USA. Well, just the fact that you are using Little Devils is already surprising that it didn't get them in trouble. Really wonder here. This you want me? I need to think this one, but there is only 2 moves. Like there cannot be. It cannot be that hard to think, right? Only being 2 moves. Like, come on. What sort of moron am I? This has to be easy. Oh, okay. I think you push that one first. Yeah, that's, I think, the solution. Though I'm not sure. Oh wait, pass out to get on it. No, you just need to push it. All right, very cool. Jeez, and the steps are getting more and more numerous. They are just going all out. That's not gonna work. Well, and this one, no matter what you do, it has to be acids. Because this block here, you cannot move it. So that means that if you want to make it disappear, you have to make it disappear with acids. So this one has no cheese allowed. It means that there are too many dice all in different places. Maybe it's something like this. My problem is... Okay, that's not the solution. But I think it has to start like this. Just don't know where to move this without it oh, maybe here?
3, 2, 1.
2 off. Unfortunately, 2 off. God damn it. Well, that's fine. Close enough. So I cannot leave it here. If I leave it here, it's the same as nothing. At least I do some bizarre stuff like this. Nah. That cannot work. And it's pretty clear that you're intended to leave them all in a row. You're not supposed to do anything super fancy. Oh, it's like this, okay.
3, 2, 1.
I just had the order wrong, but yeah, I had the right idea. Fortunately. Oh, I get it, okay. You want me to do this, and then this. Yeah, okay. But when they are so little steps, as I say, they are in many combinations. Oh, and this one is interesting. This one forces you to do a multi-solution. I think it's the first one that might force you to... No, it's actually not the first one, but close enough. How will you move? Oh, like this, right?
3, 2,
Exactly, okay.
1.
Easy.
Clear.
Yeah. I think that this type of puzzle games will be interesting to watch different people do them. So I feel like for some people, some of these puzzle games, some specific puzzles will be a lot harder than others, but the thing is that what's hard, I think that it's super different for each person. There is not a universal thing that will be hard, probably.
3, 2, 1.
Like, for example, this level to me was super easy, but maybe for someone this level is hard. And the same way, these levels I couldn't beat for someone are super easy, but for me are very hard. I guess that aspect of puzzle games is always interesting. At the same time, a puzzle like this, for example, I cannot see it being hard. There are just some of these puzzles that I feel that they are placed on the wrong spot, but it's also true that as a developer, it's very hard to properly measure difficulty. You can try your best to balance something, but you cannot make miracles. Miracles are non-existent. Speaking of which, how do you want me to deal with this? Only... Oh, I get it. Okay, there you go. It's also easy to overthink these puzzles. A lot of these puzzles are not hard, but they make you think for quite a while. Well, this one is also straightforward. That you need to... Well, actually, you know that these puzzles can depend on execution. Like, for example, on that one, technically you need to be fast enough to go reach the dice before they disappear. So, differently from Builder's Block, this one might require a little bit of execution. Okay, this one is obvious. You do this and, well, you don't do what I just did. That was my bad. You do this and then you push it. Easy. Just like that. Alright. Dem 69. The legendary one. This one is interesting. Yeah, more thinking, definitely. Yeah. Builder's Block is a game that I think that it could make you think more, but only if it actually tried to make the puzzles more original. I think that it's a problem that Builder's Block have. The puzzles unfortunately lack some originality. It's a shame. If they were a little bit more original, it will be easier. Sorry, it will be harder. Meant to say the absolute opposite. Did you know that that game Builder's Block is actually called wait, hold up. That game Builder's Block is called Landmaker in Japan, and it's an actual arcade game. Something that I had no idea of until I actually Googled. The original one is called... It's called Landmaker. So that arcade mode is actually the real mode. That arcade mode is the real game. But I think that that's one of the multiple cases where it's very clear that the localization team... Oh! I got a team. Interesting image. This is the first time in 4 zones that I complete all the levels. That's a little bit sad. Wait, wasn't there a puzzle that was exactly like that before? I don't know. But yeah, I was saying that Builder's Block, I think it's the perfect example of a game that they had to completely change the intent because Americans are scared of anime. Americans at least back then. And nowadays you have a lot of anime fans in the USA. And back then it was also the case. But the thing is that the media didn't want that to be the case. They failed though. Thankfully. But yeah. They were allergic to anything that had any semblance of anime. So a game like Landmaker had to be marketed differently. And I think that the best example, actually I don't remember if it was Puyo Puyo or if it was another game that I remember the cover of the game had the objects that you throw. No, I think it was a Puzzle Bubble that was localized as Basta Move, I think. And the American cover is basically a very ugly face in a colored ball. When the Japanese version are very cute dinosaurs. That's the whole point of Puzzle Bubble, right? Yeah. Americans and their shit taste, well, at least the localizers, because blaming all Americans for that is not a smart idea. But yeah, localizers were cancer back then and are still cancer after all this time. They really never stopped being cancer. They just wanted to keep the tradition going. But yeah. Yeah, Tetris Attack, which was the localization of Panel de Pon. Yeah, and you also had the Mario skin for it. Well, same with Kirby's Avalanche and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Those games are super cute in Japanese, but in the American version they have to be purposely not cute. But yeah. Yeah, Panel de Pon specifically is a game that has an overdose of cuteness. So that's way too much for the average localizator to handle. So they had to remove it. It's just one of the multiple bad things that the USA has brought to the world, which are shitty localizers.
3, 2,
This is not working out for some reason. Like, I'm always one move off, and I don't know why. Why am I always one move off? What's the magic that I'm missing here?
3, 2,
I actually wonder.
3,
It doesn't seem hard at all. Oh, there you go.
clear.
When in doubt, just move randomly until it happens. Which is what I did there. You just move randomly, it works. A very important lesson, indeed.
3, 2, 1.
This one was pretty easy.
Clear.
Okay, wasn't actually a sits cell level that I couldn't beat. Yeah, this one. Wait, isn't it the same puzzle? It's the same puzzle. Are you for real? Or I'm stoned actually. No, it's not the same puzzle. The arrange of the dice is different. Yeah, they all have the one, but instead of having all the 3s on one side, they have the 4. That's what makes it different. And that's what makes it hard, precisely.
3, 2,
Okay. Yeah, it's funny because it's pretty much almost the same puzzle, but like the version that is supposed to be harder is actually easier. This one is way harder and it's an earlier stage. It's very funny how a single flip of the die can make all the difference.
3,
It really does. The PS2 cover is even worse. It's a baby eating gum. A lot of SNES games have difference between locations. Some weeks ago, I discovered that the Japanese version of Top Gear 3000 is far easier than American version because the fuel consumption is more aggressive on American version. For some reason, there are some games that are harder on the American version.
3, 2,
Oh, that's the solution.
clear.
I figured that out randomly. Wow, what a shitty ass image. What's that even supposed to be? Well, I guess in the meantime I can keep retrying these ones that I left. Maybe it's gonna work out this time. Surely. Surely it will work out.
3, 2,
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, I was out to say that on the topic of American versions that are harder than the Japanese version, a good example is, for some reason, Castlevania.
3, 2,
That would have worked. At least Castlevania 3. Castlevania 3 in the Japanese version, like in the final stages, you don't always receive like 4 points of damage like you do in the American one. Why? I don't know, but it is the way it works.
3,
That also wouldn't work. Damn it.
2,
I'm trying to cheese this, but I think that cheesing is just not gonna do it.
3,
Because it's very easy for
2, 1.
dice to get in the way. I still feel that cheesing it will be easier, but I don't know how.
3, 2,
That's pretty cool. Okay. So what will be the right logic? Maybe this? No, but moving it like this wouldn't do anything.
2,
That ain't gonna work. Fuck. And why are you so hard? Damn it.
3, 2, 1.
I think that unfortunately this one I will have to leave it for absolute last. Well, it's just like the other ones that I skip.
3, 2,
No, that's not enough. So I do have the feeling that the difficulty might actually be all over the place with these puzzles. Like some puzzles are probably
3,
very clearly harder than other. And this is okay. I did the exact same thing on both directions, but that's not the solution. Oh, I think this is the solution. So not like that. Like making this one the one that goes out. Or maybe the other one. They're doing it like this. No, that doesn't seem like it will work either. Have an interesting head scratcher here. Oh, that also wouldn't work. In RPGs, they made American versions censor and easy, but in arcade games... Well, I mean, Castlevania 3 is not really an arcade game, but it's also not turn-based, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to tell what goes through the head of localizers. Localizers are... I got that. Are very weird creatures, for sure. Extremely weird. Well, at least this game also is slightly different in the way it's localized, but it still maintains the same essence. The difference is that it's called Devil Dice, and the cover, instead of having a single dice, has a lot of dice scattered around. It's a little bit weird. I mean, I know that Sai is not a marketable name. That part I understand. I just don't know why they will change the... Why they will change the cover. Because I don't think the change makes any sense. Okay, that's why I say that localizers are mysterious and spiteful creatures. Specifically spiteful. A lot of the times they absolutely hate the people that the game is marketed towards. So yeah, they are... I don't like them. I could call them a lot of names, but at the end of the day, I just don't like them. That's what I can say about localizers. I also don't like this puzzle. I could make like a bridge here, but will that do anything? Because at most I can do something like this. Unless I rearrange them to be exactly as they are right now, but instead of... No. Instead of being like this, they will be 5, but that won't work either, I think. This one seems like it will be a real head scratcher. Because you just waste way too many moves trying to flip anything. Unless you flip them like one by one. No, but even flipping them one by one doesn't seem like it does much. Yeah, no, that is not the solution. Fuck. Do I need to leave this one too? It does seem to be... Wait. Well, here I cannot... I cannot do the bridge. Okay, well, maybe the next one. I didn't realize that I could also switch out the music. Oh, that ain't gonna... Like, you can... The music be completely different. Like we'll make this one, for example. Although this one seems to be a lot more energetic. Doesn't seem like the best thing to use in a puzzle mode.
3, 2, 1.
That ain't I have a feeling that this one has to be easy. It's like I'm missing something crucial here. Like if only I could fit this thing, but I cannot. Like it just refuses to fit on the right place. But how else could I do it? I don't think. Wait, and if I try cheesing, will cheesing be a good idea here? I think that ironically I have the same problem with cheesing. That I just can't tell how to put the 3 in there. So yeah, it's actually the exact same problem. I could also cheese with 2, but not really. Once you do that, there's nowhere else to go. You know, that wouldn't work either. I mean, if I cheese this, it will have to be with 3, but cheesing with 3 here seems a little bit hard. I mean, I really wonder, because it's very hard. I feel like in puzzles like this to properly come up with something, it just doesn't happen. Like, there are so many things that you can do, and yet, like, I feel like that's the initial setup. But then how do I make the dice go perfectly there? I just don't comprehend. No, that obviously wouldn't work. Damn it. Why are you doing this to me, game? Oh, there you go. A lot of random movement later, and you got it. Well, I also would assume this one should be easy enough, right? That being said, that's not how you do it. Alright, what if we just go straight? No. Look, this one, I don't think there are many combinations you can do. So, like, there is enough space between these two that whatever you do, it cannot be solved in many ways. I guess the biggest problem is how, because that thing, no, I think I get it. Okay, so you need to make this. That was a lot more straightforward than I thought. Okay. 4. Well, this one, since you're on the ground, I want to believe that the amount of combinations is not big enough. Because you're obviously locked behind the... but behind the physics. You cannot do more than what the physics allow. The problem is that dice. This one little asshole. could do this.
3,
Well, but no. I mean,
2,
if I could make that 4 be here, but that wouldn't work that way. No, I don't think that's the solution. I think it's this, actually. Okay, it is this, but the order matters a lot.
3,
Because you're gonna corner yourself here, but yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do kind of like a tetrimino shape. But yeah, the problem is how you move. And I think I already fucked it up by doing that. Because this one you cannot push it no matter what you do. Okay, so the order matters a lot. It really matters. Maybe I need to push this one first. Or not. If I do it like this, I'm also cornered. Well, it's also possible that this is not the solution and I'm getting obsessed over something that is not gonna work. Which is sadly a very common occurrence. It's a possibility. Will this work? Think. No. No, this one, okay. So, this one, if I'm gonna push it around like that, I have to either push it straight or, well, I have to push it straight, no matter what. Fuck. Has to be pushed straight.
3,
Once you do that, you cannot push that one from the other side. This one is kind of like who came first, the egg or the chicken? It's like a stalemate. It's hard to get out of it. Hard to properly know the order. Oh, maybe. Well, but if I do this, one of them will always be at the other side. Like, whether I push this one here or the other one, I cannot go to the other side. Like, I'm pretty sure the solution is the one I'm doing, but if it is the one I'm doing, I think the order doesn't matter that much. It feels like it will fail every single time, no matter what. Unless we arrange it here. Wait, that... Is that... Yeah, that will work. Okay. But it was the wrong solution. We're supposed to arrange it on top and not on the bottom. Alright, well, at least it worked. So this one asks for 3.
3,
Easy. I thought that was gonna... That looks like the type of stage that will take longer, but no. It didn't take longer. I guess I'm just a combo expert. Shouldn't speak too soon. This... Actually here. There you go. Even an excellent. God knows what the intended way was. It will be nice if once you get an excellent, it told you what the game was expecting of you to do. In a lot of this, it looks like you are doing the intended way, only for the game to tell you you are not. That almost worked. Almost. Wait, but if I push this, it will. Yeah, okay. Just forgot to push that one.
Clear.
Very nice. This one seems extremely straightforward as well. Yeah, see, the balance of this game is definitely screwed. Some of these puzzles are way easier than others, but they come
3, 2, 1.
later. I feel like this should be a puzzle that is at the beginning or something. Oh, this one you're not supposed to use the seeds. That's fine though. Isn't it?
3, 2, 1.
Ah, that's not gonna work. I mean, it would work if I was faster. Actually, I can be faster.
3, 2, 1.
Though, does it really matter if I'm faster actually? I don't think it matters if you're faster. What if I do it on reverse? Will that work?
3,
Actually, that will work. And even with an excellent. Alright. Good to know. The original solution, I guess. And here I think you're actually supposed to play with the ones. You can flip actually a lot of ones here. So that's what the game probably wants you to do. So maybe... if you flip too many ones though, you kinda run out of room to do the actual puzzles. So it has to be something like that. I messed up, but I think that's the solution. You have to sort move it like that. I think this is yet again another one where the issue is mostly the order rather than anything else. So yeah. I could also work with 4s, actually. Yeah, I can. Just that... Yeah, that makes me lose enough turns to not be able to. Using the 4s, I guess here... It's not that bad. So close and yet so far though. This type of thing will work if I could convert, but I can't convert. Also, let me change the music. Would be nice if you could change it, or if it changed automatically. Like if it just went through the different songs in the playlist by itself. But it doesn't want it to be that way, apparently.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this one seems hard. Seems super cheesable though. I would probably cheese this so easily, but I don't know how. Well, if it's supposed to be that easily, I guess it's not that. that easy to cheese after all. That almost works. Okay, unfortunately, there is always one that is out of place. Always one that cucks you. Actually, this one I can do it. Hold up. No, because I'm feeling it's always the last one. The last one doesn't stop being a bother. Just doesn't want to make dreams come true. Dreams don't come true. If only I could leave this one flip. But I cannot without triggering a reaction. Or maybe... No, I cannot. Well, I mean, what's supposed to be is a 2. You're supposed to do chains of 2 and that's it. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to cheese it, but at this rate, with all the time I wasted on trying to cheese it, it feels like getting the intended solution will be just as effective. This one seems super fucked. Then again, it's an 11-step solution. So yeah, good luck coming up with it. We'll also try with 5, so no. This one seems too hard. And then you have something like this that it's... Like, I fucked up, but this one is easy. You're just supposed to arrange this in a way that is later gonna fit. There aren't many combinations possible. There aren't many, but I guess, or maybe you're not supposed to flip it. Hold up, I might be baiting myself here. No, but it does seem like the solution is flipping it somehow. Maybe not. I guess I got too cocky again. Way too cocky. Yeah, no. Not like this, at least. Because the issue with only having so little space here is that it's hard to completely flip the die. Damn it. Wait, it's... No, that's also not gonna work. Almost, though. Almost the right solution, but I'm afraid not quite. I got too cocky. Damn it, I need to stop getting cocky. It's just that there are some levels that are so easy in comparison to some other ones that they really make you want to get cocky. But then you get hit by levels like this one that are just a problem no matter how you look at it. Just that you need to bring this one in. But I don't want to deal with it. Though I also cannot really skip too many of these. Because if I keep skipping, I'm not gonna unlock newer levels, you know. That's the way it works. That ain't gonna work. Okay, I'm getting hit by the difficulty stick. And these are also puzzles that I don't think they will be very easy to solve just by looking at them. You know, there are a lot of puzzle games where you can... Like, you are not the one playing, and you probably can do it better than the one that's playing. I don't think a game like this is like that. There is a lot of spatial awareness that it's not very easy to imagine it as a third person, right? Like from a third person perspective. Especially that there is a lot of trial and error that you obviously cannot do. Huh. Yeah, that's a funny solution. No, that doesn't work. If it doesn't work, it's not a solution, clearly. Damn it. Maybe something like this. Well, but I still have the same problem. I'm basically just flipping the dice. Like I'm just making them go in a different direction and that's it. I'm not putting them together, unfortunately. This work? Okay, maybe the solution has something to do with that, but it really smells like trouble. And cheesing this wouldn't be easy, because the two are basically on the opposite sides. You cannot use the two at all. Like the two are all against the wall. So yeah, not very possible. I have no idea. But yeah, here is where I need to start beating levels, because otherwise I cannot unlock new ones. So I probably should get on that. We can just switch it out. Oh, there is also a reason why I left these levels here for later, because these ones are also hard. Basically, none of the levels are easy enough to be a walk in the park. There is no walk in the park. It's all hardcore. Well, that could work, but this dice is in the way. I don't dislike that idea, but I kinda forgot what movements I did to get there. We'll also make it there, but it's the same problem. And cheesing this one, I think I actually tried cheesing this one 100 times and it didn't work, right? I mean, the problem with cheesing here is the proximity. A lot of these things are super far from one another, so cheesing doesn't seem like a doable solution. Like, if only I could switch places between these two dice, I could clear it very easily. But yeah, no, that's against the rules. Well, it's not like 2 is the only thing I could cheese it with, but 3 and 4 are both in just very shitty places. They are in less than ideal places. But No, cheesing with 2 here doesn't work. If only something like this could work, but like the core problem here is that for these 2 to turn into acids, you will need to push them all the way there. But that doesn't work because there is already another dice in there, so probably have to do something like this, but then what? Because you simply don't have enough moves to fuck around this much. It's not the way it would work. I expect that this one is a lot about random movement. I just move a lot until eventually something works, which is something that I should do more often. Like choose YOLO. If it doesn't work, you choose retry. It's not a big deal, you know? Like just move a lot. One of them is gonna work. One of them will work. That one won't. That one is one of the ones that won't work. Wait, is this it? Oh, it is. See, I told you. It's just a matter of moving around. Eventually, no dice. A little bit too late for that. This game is all about dice. I'm afraid that no dice doesn't work. Oh, I also remember I struggled with this one a lot and didn't get it, obviously. Because see, I remember trying to do something like this, but it just doesn't work. Because you don't have enough steps. You will need 2 more steps for this strat to work. And since you don't have them, it doesn't work. I remember that. I remember the struggle. I wonder, since you don't have that many steps, what other things you could possibly do? Because I imagine this being all a row of seeds, but it's a row of seeds. It cannot be the traditional way. It will have to be in some very messed up way. What if I do this? No, I think that this is the exact same problem. You are 2 steps off. Damn it, dude. But like, it seems that every solution will take you there. Okay, that's the basic thing to do. It just doesn't work. I mean, the problem here is the communication between the dice. You know? Like, you keep flipping them. You cannot flip them forever. Simply because of the fact that you are short of steps. The other idea will be cheesing it with 3s, but it seems like an even worse idea. They are all made in a way that cheesing it like that just wouldn't work well. Fuck. I can't believe that it's so hard. The other thing you could do is this. Instead of making them 6, you make them 1. But yeah, you're still short of steps. No matter what, it just doesn't work. Completely short of steps. What happens if I do it on the opposite side? That... No, again. Short of steps. It just doesn't work that way. Like, this one surprises me. There shouldn't be that many possible combinations here. That's what surprises me. There aren't that many things you can do. There is only a handful of combinations that will work. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost on this one. The other one that I also left is this. Oh yeah, this one. So this one should be easy, because you don't have many options in the first place, but I just couldn't figure out. You only have 4 steps. That means that every step has to be spent flipping a dice, but it feels literally impossible. Because the first movement has to be this one. And then what? You flip this, sure. And then you flip this, and then what do you do with this one? There's absolutely nothing you can do with that one. So yeah. And then if you try anything fancy like this, you're obviously gonna run out of moves. Yeah. What's even the point here? What sort of dark magic am I supposed to make work of? Right? Like, doesn't this one look literally impossible? I feel that this one is literally impossible. Unless there is a mechanic that I don't know of, which will be funny. But yeah, like, this one just doesn't look possible. Hey Colo, how is it going? Hey, how do you solve this puzzle? So I'm sure you will know, obviously, how to solve this. The logic could be something like that, but you don't know how to play this? Yeah, well, it happens, don't worry about it. Fuck. It just feels that no matter what you do, you just cannot... Like, the top left dice has to be the worst asshole possible. It's just not possible to connect to anything. No matter how hard you try, it just doesn't work. If you try to do it like this, you're just gonna run out of moves. You need 5 steps to do this one. At least. At the very least 5 steps. The other idea is that one of these you could roll them into a 1, which I guess will work, but you still don't have enough moves. You can do that and then roll the other one there, but that is clearly not gonna work. Yeah, I don't know how to do that one. If you ask me, it's impossible. But it cannot be impossible, right? There is no way they put an impossible level in the game and didn't realize it, right? Surely they didn't do that, and I'm just wasting my time solving something impossible. Right? They wouldn't do that. Correct? Surely they tested it well. But you know, that's the thing that is making me think that there might be a mechanic that I'm not using. I don't think there's any mechanic I'm not using. But judging by puzzles like that, it might as well be the case. Also, I will explain you how this game works, Colo, but it will be a very long explanation. One of those games that you know, an image is better than 1,000 words or whatever. So yeah, I don't think I can explain it. At least these levels are looking kinda impossible to me. This one got relatively close, but yeah. I guess I'm gonna move randomly until something works. Surely it's a good idea. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that... Isn't that how scientists work? Like, they do something very random until they discover something. I just need to go the scientific way. Just do random shit until one of them sticks. Like, throw shit at the wall until inevitably one of them sticks. Indeed. It's the legendary technique that never fails. I guess it will be kinda failing right now. I really wonder if there is one technique in this game that I never used in my childhood that is the one that is making me not do this. Surely that wouldn't be the case, right? Surely. But I don't know. Like, I feel like you need to do something like that, but how do you connect them? That's the main issue. How do you make a connection between these things? Though it seems like the one that needs to connect is this one. You move it one up, one left, and one up, and that works. Then the issue is the rest. So you can do that, yes, and then what? Because again, the problem with puzzles like that, like this, is connecting the dice. Like being able to go where the dice needs to go. That is part of the problem. And there you have it. We got another illustration. It says extra. Did it say exciting game? Hey, you're not supposed to say that about your own game, mister. Exciting game is, if anything, something that play the game should say. No, not the dev. Well, actually, there are quite a lot of developers out there that self-congratulated themselves multiple times. Well, a lot of times, I guess it's probably like a translation error or whatever, but a lot of other times, it's definitely not. You have developers that self-congratulate themselves. Well, isn't Kojima one of them? Doesn't Kojima always boast about how deep their games, his games are or whatever? I don't know. Oops. Kojima is an interesting case. always. And this will have the potential to work with more turns. But I don't know about this one. I don't know why, but it seems so hard to me. It just seems impossible. And the worst part is that I think at this level I actually did beat it as a kid. If only I could remember how. I mean, I also think I kinda remember this level being one of them that I might have struggled. But hey, maybe I struggled but I never beat it. In which case, we will be a little bit doomed. A little bit. It's basically experimenting about random moves until one thing works. I mean, it worked on that 5 thingy. I don't see why it wouldn't work on this one. You know? Just move randomly, bro. It feels like you're always one step away. Somehow. You somehow always manage to be at the wrong side. Every single time. Oh, you know, Colo, since you are here, I actually read the Goku Black saga in the Dragon Ball Super manga. It's interesting that a lot of things change, though it doesn't seem like it's that sensical. The changes, they seem very random. Not super well made at all, but yeah. It's kinda better in the sense that when it comes to power levels, it's more consistent. But yeah, it's indeed the same shit in regards to disappointing ending and a lot of things. It's just a shame. Wasted potential. But hey, it's cool that you see Goku do the Hakai. That's a cool thing. Which doesn't make any sense, but hey, at least it looks cool. It looks amusing enough. But yeah, it also looks badass, I gotta say. It's a very badass moment. Oh, I can keep doing this. Wait, if I... Wow, that's obviously not the intended solution, but holy shit. Alright. Well, we got one. Well, another one. I think actually clearing these previous ones doesn't do anything to unlock new ones. If you want to unlock new ones, you have to... Well, to beat the ones of the level you got stuck in. Otherwise, it's useless. Why wouldn't it make sense? Because, well, they never show that Goku learns Hakai. In the manga, at least. In the anime, technically, Goku sees sees Beerus use Hakai, but yeah. That doesn't happen in the manga. He never sees it, Or at least not at that point in time. So that's why it doesn't make sense. You know. I mean, I guess you can explain it in the sense that he learns it off off screen, but no, in the manga actually Virus and what was the other guy called? Whis. They go kill Zamasu alone. They don't bring Goku. In fact, I think Goku at the same time that happens, they are still fighting Goku Black. So yeah, it's not quite. They don't see it. So yeah, that's anime only, which is the ironic thing. In the anime, he sees Bills use Hakai and doesn't use it. And in the manga, he doesn't see it use Hakai and he uses it. It's quite the irony. Very, very ironic, but it's what happens. Very stupid indeed. But yeah. That's just how Dragon Ball Super is in general. You know, there ain't much you can do about it. There are just a lot of inconsistencies. Oh, hold up. Well, I could flip this there, but neither the 4 nor the 1 are visible. So I don't think this will work in any way. I could do this. I need one more move for that to work. It wasn't a bad idea, but yeah, not enough moves. Fuck. Damn it. As always, so close and so far. It's the eternal dichotomy. You are close or are you far? Oh, this won't work. That didn't seem like a bad idea either, though. I guess I just need to optimize the moves a little bit better, but that was not a bad idea. Okay, here, that's not gonna work. I think I just need to turn a lot of this into ones. You cannot conduct your battle phase. What are you talking about? What battle phase are you talking about? I don't know what battle phase you're talking about. I mean, I feel like the fact that you can turn so many of these into ones makes me think that you need to use the ones in one way or another. If this one was turned into a one, I would have won, but I mean, that's easier said than done. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference. But I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Bro. Come on. I have not. Wait, hold up. And also not the intended solution either. Well, at least I unlock a whole new group of levels, which means in theory I shouldn't get stuck. The theory is very relative. Because I could get very stuck. I should. But I don't want to. Oh, it's like this. You go up and then you... There you go. Interesting. Needed quite some brain power for that one. Oh, and this one also looks like the kind that will require brain power. Again, here, this is one of those where the difficulty is the connection between the dice. God damn it. I hate when that's the focus, like connecting between the dice. It's a card that lets you shuffle 3 monsters, draw 2, but you can attack this turn. Is that, well, I'm assuming that's worth it probably if you want to do some summoning or something, right? Probably. Don't know how it works, but we'll probably want to do something like that. Here you cannot get away with murder because one of the dice is fixed. You need to do it with force. Worry not, because that's the solution. Easy. Oh, and this is like the previous one, but on the ground, but I think this should be very easy too. I mean, you need to do something with this one. But yeah, not that. You need to... Wait, I'm stupid. This is... Wait, am I? Yeah, I am. I'm actually stupid. Yeah, don't worry about it. That's the solution. Hey Yannick, how is it going? We're playing stone stuff right now, indeed. This one is just pushing the one. Easy. I like when I start beating levels super fast. It feels so good. But obviously it feels good after being stuck in the same level for 100 hours. Anything will feel good after that. Okay, this one is also easy. Okay, come on, come on. Across. God bless. Alright. And then we have 2s. Well, you need to... I think it's not just 2. You will need to use the 3, probably. It could be just lining them up, right? I think. Oh. Ah, it would have worked. Fuck. It didn't work because I took too long to push the one, but that would have worked. God damn it. Wait. Just do it faster, bro. Well, to be fair, I could have pushed the 1 first and then the 3. And a lot of these are about pushing when you're on the ground, huh? And this one doesn't have... Well, okay, this one is obvious. Obvious as long as you don't fuck it up, that is. But yeah, you should basically turn them into 1s. And... Well, the question is, what's the one that needs to be the executor here? This one, but I don't have enough steps for that. But yeah, It's obvious that you need to use the 1 here, but the issue is who is the one that will make it there. Maybe it's this one here. No. Okay, this one might be a little bit more challenging. Pot of dichotomy. Oh, it's because it's a bait. I got baited. You're not supposed to push that one. You're supposed to... Okay, so the challenge is knowing which one to push. Well, fuck. Okay, I get it. I actually get it. Yeah, don't worry about it. You push this here, and then you push this one. Okay. Easy. Now we have sits, and also pushing, dude. They really want to make this one all about pushing. Nothing more, nothing less. This one is gonna be more challenging, I will assume. Well, here we're lacking connection, unfortunately. But it's the right idea, just not the right execution. So I think I could do this. That way they should be connected no matter what. But I might have spent too many turns on doing that. But let's see if I spend too many. Wait. I can push this one. No, it's fine, right? I do this. Do I have enough moves for that? No, unfortunately, I'm off by 1. We'll have work otherwise. But why do you say that Yu-Gi-Oh keeps going more to shit? What's wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh? I mean, it keeps getting new cards, but that's to be expected. You know, a game that has that many cards, it's gonna be very hard to balance, you know? It's just what you would expect. No, that's not gonna work. No, this one has to be pushed like this. I don't know where it's gonna go later, but it has to be pushed like that, and so is this one. Then I will assume that these two you only want to push them once. And the question is what you do here. Because here I pretty much have it set up. 1, 2... But I'm off by 1 move. Always. Like, I need 1 more move to make that work. There's something that's not adding up here. Because... how else could you even do this? They keep making convoluted decks, and since they have to interact with 10,000 cards, you end up with a mess of a game. Well, yeah, that is to be expected, but I mean... I don't think that's a surprise. Okay, that's a part of what you would expect from a game like that. Most cards are shit. Yeah, but that's probably by design too. You know? Wait, is this the run?
3, 2,
It is. This one is gonna work.
1.
Nice. Okay, beautiful. It also seems that 100 might be the last puzzle, which, well, it's a bad thing, because that means that I need to beat the other ones. Well, I needed to beat the other ones no matter what. But... Wait, can the ice... Okay, the ice can be completely stopped by this thing. That's probably what they want you to do. Okay, not a good idea. But this one is so far away, unless you want me to push everything there. So, pushing something like this will take so many steps away. No, I don't think that would work. It keeps getting faster to the point where the guy who gets first turn and doesn't get his setup interrupted probably already won. But isn't it like in Pokemon that you have like different categories? That if you want to play only with one generation, you can do that? Cannot you just do that? Or what's the deal? Is it not allowed? Well, maybe not in official formats, but I guess it doesn't have to be official. Oh, here I'm getting a cog, unfortunately. Damn it. So the idea was close, but it's not gonna work like that. Most of the players go into the Wild West. Oh, you're saying that there is not as much competition. Well, but I mean, bro, that applies to everything. See, like, for example, let's say that you don't like the latest Street Fighter game or something. Well, if you try to go to an older Street Fighter title, it obviously won't have the amount of players that a newer Street Fighter game has. But yeah, that's just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about it. This almost works. Almost, but not quite. And I cannot just push everything to the left and expect it to work, right? You know, obviously no, I just wanted to check. Never hurts to check. Problem is that you still have a hole in the middle. So there has to be a way to remedy that somehow. Maybe I could build it like this. I don't think so. Official has Shape P, International and 2 digital games as formats. And do they work? As in, are they balanced or are they still an issue? Or maybe as balanced as they can be. I don't know. They are different ban lists. Well, I guess it's better than nothing, is it? Right? Yeah, pick your poison scenario. Yeah, I can see that. Wait, if I do it like this, wouldn't it work? Yeah, and it's an excellent. So I guess the dev didn't think of that. And this is a stage 100. Apparently the last one. This one you are forced no matter what to make it with a 7. There is no other way to do it. It seems quite hard to do so. You don't have too many moves to do this, so you have to somehow every single move make it count a lot.
3, 2,
Not like that. You still need to learn 16,000 cards. It's just like learning Japanese. I'm seeing the similitudes, indeed.
3,
Yeah, just learn Japanese, bro. Oh, that almost worked. No, it's not gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's not the right solution. But close enough at least. I really want to see if this is the final level or not.
3,
So as I say, I can't remember if I was ever able to beat this or not. I might have not. I don't know. Anything is possible. Huh. Okay, that's not. JP gets new cards first too, and International has some exclusive cards. Burning Abyss. What a cheesy name. Burning Abyss.
3, 2, 1.
Quite cheesy indeed. Alright, so the first things that you need to know here is that there aren't many moves possible. You either move this down or move this down and left. Those are the 3 initial possible moves. Once you do that, you have, well, obviously a lot of possibilities, but... Wait, cannot you just... Ah, that's so close to working. God damn it. That would have worked if it wasn't for the fact that it turns into a 2 when you do that. So that wasn't a bad idea. But yeah, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, it wasn't bad. But it needs to be better. How though? I could spin it like this, but it's just gonna make me waste time and do nothing about it. I think the solution is probably related to something like that. Perhaps. Hold up. But if it's the same... Oh, but I cannot push this one out. That's the problem. But that's the thing. I could, instead of moving it... Instead of moving it to the left, I move it to the right because it's a 5, so it's not gonna get combined. But I don't know what to do afterwards. That's my issue. Afterwards, I'm a little bit lost. Don't think moving this will make any difference either. I could make 3s. That's also obviously not the idea. This one might... I mean, I guess it's appropriately considered the last one, but...
3,
I don't think I can do it now. We'll need to think a little bit more. Well, that applies to any of the levels that are left. I need to think a lot more for any of them.
3, 2,
So yeah, it ain't gonna work at all. Huh. I'm doing the same thing but in reverse.
1.
Yeah, I might need to change the stage. There are basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stages remaining. And I somehow have to figure them out. Also been a while since I tried this one, so I guess that I could do it. Yeah, this is another one that
3, 2,
doesn't allow for... Wait, actually, hold up. Maybe I could instead choose one that allows alternate solutions, like this one. Just that I also remember struggling a lot with this. When you have so little room to move the dice, it's just very hard to do anything about it.
3, 2,
You just don't have too many steps.
3,
It's what it is.
2,
Yeah.
3, 2,
Let's just use the technique of random movement. It's surely gonna work.
3, 2,
That would be interesting if that was the solution. You just move forward like this and it works. Though I have a feeling that the solution wouldn't be too far from something like that. A type of solution that you just have a clean path and that's it. But yeah, I don't know.
3, 2,
There is a reason why I left these ones for last, because it's simply not very easy to.
3, 2, 1.
I know that for anyone that is watching, you probably have no clue how this game works, and I don't blame you. If anyone can think of a solution for these levels, and I mean thinking, it's not... It's cheating by Googling, it doesn't count. You need to think. You need to think of the solution on your own. You think you know how it works? You basically have to match the dice with the number that you have. It's the way it works. You match the dice and you make them disappear. And there are a lot of extra mechanics, but in these remaining levels, I don't think you need to even worry about the extra mechanics. Yeah, you don't. Maybe on this one there could be an alternate solution. This one is probably the most fucked up one though. But like, these last three, 88, 90 and 100, you don't need to know any of the alternate mechanics. The only thing you need to know is that you need to match the upper part of the dice with the same amount of numbers that it says. So if it's a 3, you need 3 upwards 3s. That is how it works.
3, 2, 1.
Do they need to be touching? Yes. Unless it's a 1. But forget about the 1 because you're not gonna be using it here. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
That's the thing. They need to be adjacent to each other. It doesn't count if it's diagonal. Diagonal doesn't count as touching. So they need to be, like, say for example, this doesn't count. They need to be all together. Otherwise, no dice. Indeed.
3, 2, 1.
Isn't it? As you can see, some of these levels are quite complicated. Well, there's also the possibility that I might not be very smart. That is also true. But that's a different story.
2, 1.
And this solution will work if I had one more step. If I had one more step, that would have worked. But I don't. The game is cruel
3, 2,
and doesn't give me that one more step. Just one.
3, 2, 1.
One more was needed, but it isn't given to me.
3, 2, 1.
Well, and another thing I guess that you probably already figure out, you cannot move the iron blocks. The iron blocks are unmovable. There's nothing you can do with this one. This one will be a 3 and will be in that position for all eternity.
3, 2, 1.
Forever and ever. Okay, that's Napstab look. No, I ain't gonna play Undertale, mister. It ain't gonna happen. Well, maybe one day, but not anytime soon.
3, 2, 1.
And this one surprises me that it's so hard, because it doesn't feel like you have many combinations possible in the first place. But apparently you do, because otherwise I would have already solved it. But yeah. I also don't really want to leave this for another stream. I have to solve this today. Just the way it is. It has to
3, 2,
happen.
1.
Promise that some of this will really take a shit ton of time. Especially that 55 one. I have no clue
3,
how the game wants me to do that 55 one. It's just completely nonsensical.
3, 2, 1.
Doing that without thinking doesn't work. Who would have thought? Like, it could be a combination of some sort here.
2, 1.
Like a combination of...
3, 2,
But I think the way it's set up initially, there is nothing you can do in this area to make the dice be set up for going in the middle of the two, which makes me think I need to use the other one. Like, this other one probably has to be moved. The question is how. This also wouldn't work. And as I was saying the other time, that the thing about this is that it's the kind of thing that you kinda need to have in your hands. You need to be hands-on. It's very hard to figure out a lot of moves just by looking. You know? It's not that easy. Well, it's not impossible, mind you. This one ain't gonna work. You are handsome? Surely. Surely you are. Oops. I've been thinking if there is any button combination that you can use to fall off a dice without doing a combination, but you can't. I hope that was the case, but no. Because as I say, the one that just looks impossible is the 55 puzzle. It feels to me like the 55 puzzle is literally impossible. I just don't see any way it could be solved. Well, I could show it to you right now. Wait, sorry, not 55. Well, this one, I don't know how to do it either, but this one, this is the thing. This puzzle, you only have 4 moves, but you also have 4 dice to move. So there aren't many things you can do here. You know? That's the main problem. Hold up. See, again, I need one more move. There is one move I'm not getting because the game doesn't want to give it to me. Like, I could understand that this one is related to making the ones disappear, but how? It feels like you're always short by 1 step. No matter what, you're short by 1. So that's the problem. I mean, think of it this way. The first move cannot be anything that is not moving to the left. Because if you do anything else... Though I just don't know how to think of it. That's the thing, like, this level... Mind breaks me so much that I don't even know what to think of it. Like, it just seems so... Hold up. Don't tell me... Right. I get it. You're supposed to make the 2s disappear and do a 3 chain. I can't believe you will make me do something like that, dude. That's so fucked up. And it's fucked up because precisely you need to wait. You cannot do it all in one go. You need to wait for the 2 to go down, because otherwise you combine it. What a dipshit. I can't believe what an asshole level. That level was made by an asshole. Like, come on, dude. Like, I understand doing that, but not making it hit the 2, because it makes you think that no matter what you do, you need to do it with 2s. Now, the problem is this one, according to the game, the solution is with seeds. But the issue with the seeds is that you're always short of moves to do it the way I'm doing it. If you do it this way, no matter what you do, you are out of moves by the end of it. So because of that, I've been thinking that maybe I could arrange an alternative solution, but even that is hard to do. So you could arrange this to be all ones, but that's not really gonna work out very well at all. Wait, hold up. I'm a genius, and my reward is a completely empty background. Very nice. Well, I don't know what the fuck the intended solution was here, because I don't think that could be the intended solution. It says seeds. If it says that there is a seeds combination, there has to be a seeds combination. But yeah. This is the only other one that I can do an alternate solution. There is nothing you can do here otherwise. Well, there are things you can probably do, I just cannot think of them. But as I also mentioned before, all the 2s are facing at the wall, so trying to turn them is not gonna work. So here I do believe that that you need to do the intended solution. The question is how. The question is indeed how. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you need to do it the intended way. Oh yeah. Surely you're gonna think of something here, Yannick, right? Surely you can bring something up that is gonna work. You have no clue? No, it's fine, it's understandable. I mean, this game is fucked up. It's just the way it is. But yeah, see, that's the thing. If it wasn't for the fact that this is a childhood game, half of the mechanics will fly over my head. But since I know how this game works so well, I already have a base that, unless you play this game a lot, you wouldn't have. And I did play this game a lot. Not this puzzle mode in particular. I play the other modes that are more dynamic. But yeah, it's still weird. Like, I can do this. I can swap the 3 for the 4, but that serves no purpose. You need to join them together, but how? But it's surprising how some of these levels can be like how you can hide the solution so well, because that's not something easy to do as a developer. Which is why usually puzzle games tend to be more like builder's block puzzle mode. In that game, a lot of the puzzles started becoming super easy to predict. But in this one, like something like this, I feel like if I don't randomly find the solution, I cannot preemptively think of it. Like, if I don't start moving randomly like this, I cannot do it. But see, this is not that far, I guess. Like, well, it looks... It will always look close. It's the typical that it's so close and yet so far. This game is the... or at least the puzzle mode of this game is the epitome of too close and yet so... well, that. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to speak. It happens. The speech is hard. So yeah, I feel that... Wait, where is BGM 7 and 1? BGM 7 and 1 don't exist. Oh. Took me by surprise. Yeah. Well, they probably exist and have to be unlocked. The question is how. I will assume it's by playing one of the other modes. Don't know which one. Yeah. This one is also surprisingly hard considering, you know, considering there aren't, well, I guess there are a lot of possible moves, but it's like there isn't too much room to do the moves. I'm surprised it actually looks so hard. It seems that it's very easy to always leave one of these dice way too far from the others. It's super easy to make that happen. It's obviously not what you need to make it happen. But unfortunately here, it's also very easy to make twos appear, but it's not a possible alternate solution since you have the iron block. As much as I wish that there was an alternate solution doing that, the iron block makes sure that's not the case. The iron block is there to prevent that. Just grab the bottom one and move it into the U shape. Yeah. Will be pretty cool. Will be nice. But yeah, unfortunately, even if I could get off the dice, it's against the wall, so I cannot push it. It's a shame, and I would wish it was a solution, but it ain't no solution.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, if one of these wasn't acids, it would be a lot easier. That's the thing. All of these are acids. Wait, this is it. There you go. Got the 100. Well, okay. And I got a background with the little devil. Wait, no, I didn't mean to replay it. Well, that's the last level, but there are still these two, 88 and 90. Though at least I gotta admit that for this one being the last level, it was relatively challenging. And I still, see, that's the thing, I don't even know how I beat it. I just move randomly and it works. So I'm pretty sure I need to do the same for this. Just move randomly and it will work. Surely. Surely it will eventually work.
3, 2, 1.
But yeah, it's not a bad strategy. Because if I had to redo what I did on the level 100, I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, it would actually be impossible to me to redo that level. Well, to redo it in the first try. Like, eventually I will do the same thing I already did and randomly get it. But yeah, that's the thing. Doing it consciously, that's a different story.
3, 2, 1.
So yeah, here, well, this one is also one that guarantees the solution to have the 3, because otherwise it's impossible. So yeah.
3, 2.
Tiene duro. Yeah, I will move randomly. It's just that in the spirit of moving randomly, a lot of times I do stuff that I already did. So I'm not random at all. So that's the thing. It's very hard for a human to be a good randomizer. Usually humans are very, very bad at being random. Because like here I'm trying to think of different routes that I didn't do, but I'm pretty sure the routes that I'm thinking I didn't do, I already did it 100 times, you know, and I'm just repeating them over and over. But, humans are not very good at being random. It's the way it works. They just lack. They lack the vitamins to be random. They are lacking in vitamins. Indeed. I feel like that solution... Well, the thing is that I cannot move this thing in many ways. If I could, it would be a different story, but I cannot. That's... You're out of moves at that point. Yeah. trust me. I think that all the things that I'm doing, I already repeated them 100 times. Don't even doubt it. It's just obvious. It's more than obvious. That ain't gonna work. I'm just trying as I say, random shit. Even if it makes no sense to work, I'm still trying it. So one of them has to be the right one. One of them will have to. I also like that you can do animations. Random animations simply because you can. One of those things that doesn't serve any purpose, but it's just cool to have, you know. 3, 2, 1. That's how the countdown goes. Unfortunately, the countdown wouldn't be going on my favor. Fuck. It's hard to think how many possible solutions there are here, because there can be that many, because this place is not high. It's not wide or big enough. It's the same as the other level I didn't get. There is just not enough room to do this. Or, but by that I mean there is not enough room to have many possibilities. Like, there cannot be many possibilities. It's just not possible.
3, 2, 1. Clear.
As I said, there aren't many possibilities. Well, there is only this one remaining. Like, I'm getting this just by moving randomly. Though, I gotta admit that on the previous one with the force, I kinda figured out that one that I was moving left had to then be moved right. I just didn't figure out when until that attempt, I guess. Now this one on the other hand, like, this one, dude, compared to that level with the force, this one has even less combinations possible. Like, it should be way easier to figure out. I don't know why I'm not figuring out. At least, you know, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but I cannot switch levels. This is the last one. I cannot switch to another one to try to clear up my mind. So it has to be this one. This is the last one. No matter what.
3, 2,
So yeah. You can concentrate on this one, Yannick. Just concentrate on this one and nothing else. Surely. Nah, it's fine. If I do this, the 3 is even way further from being able to be inserted. Unless... No, but you always have the same problem with this. You're always You're always short of 1. It's especially messed up the way this one moves. I guess instead... Okay, I need to start discarding things. If I go for the right dice, moving it to the left seems like... Wait. Close enough, but no. That's not how it works. That was close though, I gotta say. At least logically close. But I was about to say, I feel like this thing, if I'm going for this dice, I need to move it upwards. Because that way, if you want to bring the 3 on, you just need to move it down. The issue with doing that is I don't know how to move this one at all. It just seems like there is no chance. But yeah, like that's the problem. I still haven't decided. Wait, that's gonna work.
3, 2, 1. Clear.
So it was just a random combination that I had to figure out. Wait, and I unlock random. Speaking of random, wait, what's this? Oh, these are randomly generated stages. Rest 10,000. What? What you mean rest 10,000? They are 10,000 random levels. And they don't even tell you what the objective is. Like, you need to figure that out on your own. Well, that's an interesting thing. Obviously not something I will do today. Seems that it will probably give you a lot of leeway, but... The question is if you exit, is it still... Yeah, it's random every time. Like, basically, you exit and you come again and it still says rest 1,000. And all of them have 20 steps. Problem is that 1,000 is a very big number, you know? Not to mention that I don't know if you go into random, if it will make you play a level you already beaten or not. But yeah, okay, well look, at least the pre-made levels were beaten. So that's gonna be it for me for today. Yes, please save. And also, I'm gonna investigate about... Is it here? Yeah, okay. Wait, is it? No. Config, yeah, for some reason it's in config, in gallery. So as you can see, you have all these unlockable pictures, but only 10 of them get unlocked on puzzle mode, or at least on those levels. So what I want to investigate is how to unlock this. And depending on how it is, if it's too much of a pain in the ass, I'm obviously not gonna do it. But if it's not that big of a deal, I could try it. Because keep in mind that this game has other modes. Like, you have... I mean, the puzzle mode is not even the main mode of the game. So that's the thing. I could see if trial, battle of... Well, battle I don't think... Well, I think you might be able to play against the AI, but I don't know. Hey, you came at the right time. I was about to end the stream, but yeah, how is it going? But yeah, no, I already beat the puzzle mode. Well, the 100 basic ones. Apparently they are randomly generated ones, and there is 1,000 of them. So I don't know if I will do that some other day, but yeah, no, that's gonna be it for today. So thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. Maybe with this or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, have a good one and take care.